Welcome to Meet Your Neighbor, the podcast that highlights the people and stories that make Westbrook Village a truly exceptional community. I'm your host, Steve Marilla, local realtor, neighbor, and proud member of this vibrant community. Each episode, we sit down with residents to learn about their careers, life experiences, and what brought them to Westbrook Village. It's a chance to connect, share, and celebrate the unique journeys that shape our neighborhood. Thanks for tuning in. And now, let's meet your neighbor. Today on the Meet Your Neighbor podcast, I'm excited to introduce someone who proves that life doesn't slow down with age. It just gets more interesting. Our guest is Annette Murphy, a remarkable woman who has been proudly independent since 1974 and has built a life full of resilience, friendships, and fun along the way. And in a stage of life where many people start pulling back, Annette did the opposite. In her 80s, she decided to bring people together by starting the 80s Ladies Club right here in this community of Westbrook Village. Annette's story is a reminder that community matters, independence is powerful, and it's never too late to create something meaningful. Whether you're in your 40s, 50s, or 80s, I think you're going to love her outlook on life and the energy she brings to the room when she walks into it. Now, let's meet your neighbor. Hello, Annette.
Hi, Steve.
How are you today?
Great.
Great. Well, you were always sunshine for Kirsten and I when we go to the pool, especially kind of when we first started going to the pool. And then especially when we found out you were originally from Minnesota.
Yes.
Where in Minnesota did you grow up?
Originally, I was born on a small farm.
Yeah.
And then my parents moved to a small city called Brandon, Minnesota.
Brandon.
It's very small, 300 people.
300 people, but a city. That's a
Yeah,
that's a small one.
And then when I was 12, we moved to Alexandria, Minnesota.
Yep. I know where that is.
Which had like 5,000 people.
Okay.
And
what was it like growing up in Alexandria?
It was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, it was really fun because I played a trumpet, and so I got to play in the marching band and
nice.
The concert band, and then there were 6 of us that started a little band that we played at proms and sock hops in small cities. It was really fun.
Hold on a second. So like a rock band?
Well, not rock.
Not rock. No.
We didn't do rock then.
Was it like jazz?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you played the trumpet.
Yeah.
Now that's the one that's just the 3 buttons, right? Yeah. I always thought that would be easy because it's only got 3 buttons, but I tried it once. It's impossible. You have to know what you're doing.
Yes.
And did you love doing that?
Yes.
Can you still play the trumpet?
I haven't played it since I went away to college. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so you started a group back then. Did you start the group? Or did someone else? Because I feel like you're a group starter.
Well, I didn't start it, but I definitely wanted to be part of it.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
And do you still know any of those? Was it 6 people you said?
Yeah.
Do you still know any of those people?
Yes, but a couple of them have actually passed away.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're in Alexandria. You're 12 years old. Did you stay there all through high school?
Yes.
Well, that had to be nice because moving around at that age is tough. So you got your core group of friends to go in there.
Correct.
Nice.
And then I went to the University of Minnesota.
Okay. What was your major?
Dental hygiene.
Dental hygiene.
Yes.
And did you go through with your major?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Well,
I worked for years.
Really? Did you? Well, let's go back to the University of Minnesota. Did you like being a student there?
Yes.
It seems like you would be a good student. You are very organized.
I loved it there.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And then I worked part-time at a dental office.
Okay.
On the weekends when I wasn't at school.
Yeah. And so you were doing what you wanted to. So what made you want to get into dental hygienist?
A family friend who was a dentist in St. Paul.
Yeah.
He was very good friends of my parents.
Okay.
And he is the one that sent me all of the info from the university.
Oh, really?
So that I could make choices.
Sure.
And
that's
that's what I chose to do.
Huh. So in high school, were you like straight A's? Did you?
No.
No? Oh, no. Really?
No.
No. Well,
No.
were you very studious though? Or were you having too much fun?
No, I got into the University of Minnesota, so my grades were good enough for that.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you enjoy school more or the sock hops more?
Well, of course the band more.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So did you ever get back into music after high school? And
I always listened.
Always listen to music?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know sometimes when I'm feeling kind of down or you're kind of feeling blue, it's amazing how if you just turn music on, how it puts you in a better mood.
Yep.
Yeah. I think people forget about that.
Yep.
Yeah, they're too busy listening to the news, which we don't need to listen to.
No, we don't.
Music is a lot better, a lot more uplifting. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, during high school, did you date musicians then, or did you have any sweethearts that were?
I didn't really date in high school.
Okay. No?
That much. I didn't. I always had a date for the prom.
Oh, nice.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
But mainly I was just focusing on friends, and they'd come to our house, and we had a basement that we played music in and danced and stuff.
Sure.
And,
nice.
Yeah. And then when they had football games and basketball games and stuff like that, then afterwards we would go to a place called Osterberg's Cafe.
Yeah.
Everybody hung out there.
Was
it was very fun. It was a restaurant.
Okay. Yeah.
And we just really had fun.
Hang out and rib each other and wow. Yeah, I remember I remember those days. It's hard to remember though. I mean, we kind of do it here in Westbrook. We'll go to the Vistas and see the gang, after golf and stuff. So yeah, I feel like Westbrook Village is a little bit like high school again. It's a little cliquey. There's a lot of clubs, and you have time, not me, but anyone that's retired has time to kind of pursue their hobbies.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Do you do any now? So you work as a receptionist in the rec center, and you are now hopefully none of the other receptionists listen to you, but you're the most friendly receptionist there. And I love it when you walk around the pool and you say, "Is everyone having a good time? Is everything good?" And you, it just seems like you really care that people are having a good time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you care?
Plus,
if people
I get to meet people that way.
Yeah.
Too.
You love meeting people, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So we're a little more current, but when I met you, you handed me a business card, and it was the Ladies of the 80s. And it was it was a group of, and did you start that group?
Yes.
Tell me about that group. What was it?
I started it 5 years ago.
Okay.
And we had our first meeting at the Olive Garden.
Okay. Yeah.
And there were 5 of us that went.
Yeah.
And I said, I really want, as an initiation for everybody that joins our club, to go over to the Harley Davidson store. Yeah, the dealership.
Yeah.
And have their picture taken on a Harley.
Really?
Well, I wanted that because if they sent that off to their family, their kids and grandkids got the biggest kick out of it.
Sure.
They really, really did.
And they did it?
Oh, yeah. We all did.
Okay.
Every single person that was part of the 80s Ladies had their picture taken on a Harley.
Wow. And you had to be 80 and a lady to be in your club?
Yes.
How'd you sort out the non-ladies? No, just kidding.
I know.
But that's neat. How did you come up with the Harley idea?
It was just whimsical, and I just thought it would be fun. Something different.
Well, back years ago when you were younger, motorcycles were kind of like a rebel.
Yes.
And it was kind of you looked at them as a spirit of freedom.
Yes.
On the open road, no protection. And so that's,
I have a photograph in my bedroom of a woman, and on her shirt it says rebel.
Oh, okay.
So
Have you always been a rebel?
Kind of.
Kind of. How many members did you have?
We had at one time about 18,
Okay.
but it has dwindled down now just because of health issues for some people, and
Yeah.
some people have moved and gone
Yeah.
into assisted living and
Sure.
that type of thing. So,
Well, and
so it's
how old are
changed.
you? Aren't you 90? Are you 90 yet?
I'll be 88 in September.
88. Okay. So I thought some people are going to be turning 90s. Do they get,
Yeah,
they still get to be part of the club?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say-
There's
think
a
we'll have to
couple
rebrand
of
it.
women that started in their 80s and now are in their 90s.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're not letting them go.
No. Okay.
But-
you don't kick them out once they hit 90.
No.
Okay. They
No.
get to stay in.
Yes. And we just do a lot of fun things.
Like what?
Well, we've been to the Herd Museum twice.
What's the Herd Museum?
That is,
I've never heard about it.
it's downtown Phoenix.
Yeah.
And there are many things that have to do with Native American art.
Oh, okay.
That crafting and that
Sure.
type of thing down there. And one of the times that we went there, we stopped over at Durant's, which is a restaurant and bar on Central,
Yeah.
which has been there. I think it's the oldest restaurant in the city.
Okay.
And one of the gals said that from the 80s Ladies, she said, "This is where I met my husband."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. And then we've gone to the art museum a couple of times.
Sure.
The one time when they had the Barbie exhibit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody knows Barbie.
Yeah.
And so we got to sit in her car and have pictures taken by a phone booth, etc.
Huh.
And that was fun. And let's see, what else have we done? Oh, went to the Brady movie, the baseball movie.
Okay. Oh, baseball movie.
I don't mean
movie?
I mean the football movie.
Okay, I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Tom Brady. I'm sure
Yeah,
Tom Brady played.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm sure he played baseball too.
We all wore football jerseys to the movie.
Okay.
And we had pom-poms. We all went into the movie with pom-poms.
Really?
Yes.
So you were some crazy girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, we went over to Applebee's, and everybody there got a kick out of seeing us.
Huh.
And then there were families in there with the little kids, so we gave the pom-poms to the little kids.
Oh, that was nice. So you guys went to a lot of events.
Yes. We've been to Sedona,
Okay.
to the Chapel of the Palms up there.
Nice.
Yeah. And we've been actually to Sedona twice, Prescott once,
Okay.
and Black Canyon City to the Rock City Cafe. There.
Nice. Yeah.
We've been there.
Okay.
And we do a lot of luncheons, let's put
Okay.
it that way.
So
Because
it's
they
a big
prefer
luncheon
to
group.
do it they prefer daytime things rather than evening
Yeah.
things.
Don't we all?
And the evening things that we do is always close to Westbrook Village.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm going to be moving to Denver
Yeah. That's
in June.
sad. We're going to
and
lose you. What's
I'm
going to happen?
hoping that somebody is going to take over for the 80s Ladies, because it has really, really been a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It really has.
Do you
been.
have somebody in mind you're thinking of handing the reins over to, or you probably can't say?
I can't say, but nobody has volunteered yet.
Oh,
So
boy.
I'm hoping anybody that hears this will
Sure.
want to keep it going.
Yeah. And what do you have going on? Don't you have something going on May 23rd?
Oh, we're doing our last luncheon.
Your last luncheon.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me.
For you. Your goodbye luncheon.
Yes.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Where's that going to be?
That's going to be at the Links.
Let's pick up where you left college.
Okay.
So you're in college, you get done and you graduate and you start working?
Yes.
And
I worked for a dentist in Edina,
Okay.
Minnesota.
Yep.
And then met a guy at a house party,
Okay.
and we started dating, and
Yeah.
eventually we married.
Okay.
And he was with Honeywell, which was big in
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota at
Yep.
the time. And eventually we were transferred to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And that is where we adopted my son, Kyle.
Okay.
And then he was transferred again to Chicago.
Yep.
So we lived in Park Forest.
Oh, I know Park Forest. Yeah.
And it's a southern suburb
of Chicago.
Yeah. And then I did get pregnant.
Okay.
And then unfortunately, he was in a car accident.
Oh, man.
At Christmas time.
Oh.
And he passed away.
Oh, wow.
And so then I moved back to Minnesota, of course.
With 2 kids?
Well, one on the way.
One on the way?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That must have been a tragic time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died at Christmas, and my daughter was born in April.
Okay.
And
oh, wow. Yeah. So she never got to meet her dad.
No.
I'm sure you told her all about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Of course. Yeah. Wow. So you're a single mother.
Yes.
Back in Minnesota. So you moved back for the support system of your family?
Yes, basically. And I could practice dental hygiene there.
Sure.
So I worked full time.
So you couldn't practice in Chicago because you would have had to get a Chicago license.
Correct.
And okay. Yeah. And that probably isn't easy to do. So you're back to being a dental hygienist. Did you go back to Edina?
Well, that was one of the other places that I did work. Yes. Okay. Yes. But I also worked in Apple Valley.
Okay.
And Burnsville. We lived in Burnsville.
Okay.
The kids and I.
Okay. That must have been
in a townhouse.
That's a challenge.
No
wonder you're busy. Pretty easy to keep the house clean now. And
yes.
when you're retired with no kids and not a full-time job. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun because the kids were remarkable, and they did well in school, and it was just fun seeing them grow up.
Sure.
And eventually I always have loved music, so we always played music in the house. I always had it on in the house. And eventually when my son graduated from high school, he started a rock band.
Oh, really?
And they called it Wasted Talent.
Really? Oh, that's a pretty good name. Yeah.
And
Wasted Talent.
So they played in all kinds of places.
Oh, nice.
So they had fun.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Was your daughter into music? Did she play the trumpet or anything?
No.
Didn't follow in your footsteps with the trumpet?
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
No, she was on a dance line in high school.
Oh, okay.
And so they performed always at football games and basketball games and stuff like that,
So you're raising the kids.
Yes.
And how do you end up down here in Arizona?
Well, eventually, when my kids grew up, my daughter, it was her junior year of high school. I mean, I don't mean high school. I mean college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I decided to move to Chicago.
Okay.
Because I had a sister that lived there, and then my daughter followed me to Chicago, and she got a job in Chicago when she graduated from college.
Yeah.
And so.
Okay. And then, how does that get you to Phoenix, though?
Well, my parents moved out to Phoenix when my dad retired.
Sure.
And then he got ill.
Okay.
And so my sister was married, and so she couldn't travel.
Sure.
So I came here to live.
Okay.
And I was very happy that I came because he only lived 1 year.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then your mother was
and then she stayed. Yeah, she stayed here too.
Okay.
So then I just stayed.
Just stayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's something about we had talked before that you've been single since
1974.
When? Since 1974 you've been single. So you're very independent.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So how'd you end up? So your parents were down in, where did they live in Phoenix?
Mesa.
Mesa.
Yeah.
And then you ended up Here in Westbrook? How'd you get to Westbrook?
Well, I had also lived in Scottsdale
Oh,
and
my.
Sun City West first,
Okay.
but I moved from Sun City West here
Okay.
to Westbrook in 2014.
2014?
Yeah.
And have you always worked? Because you work as a receptionist in the
Yes.
rec center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you
Yes.
like that? I mean, I think
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
think it's
I
kind
love
of
it.
fun. You get to meet everybody that comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because
Exactly.
I know you're always giving Kirsten, my wife, leads on the old Minnesota people for the
Of
Minnesota
course.
Club.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see somebody from Minnesota and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
there's a club for you.
Yeah.
So when did you move here?
In 1995.
1995.
And my parents lived in Mesa.
In Mesa. How long had they been living in Mesa?
When my dad retired from his job in Alexandria,
Okay.
that's when they moved.
So they stayed in Alexandria since you were 12 years old until 1995. Wow. Yeah, they must have liked it there.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're in Mesa. You're in 1995. What are you doing? Are you retired at that point? In 1995?
No, I was working in Chicago as a dental hygienist.
Oh, as a dental hygienist?
Yeah.
And then you just come down here in the...
And then he got ill, and so I moved here then.
Oh, okay.
To be more supportive.
Oh, I got you. To help your parents out?
And so I wasn't doing dental hygiene down here at all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I had a couple of different jobs that I was doing.
Yeah.
I had a house cleaning business.
Yeah.
That I called Murphy's Magic.
Murphy's Magic?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good name.
And then I worked at Dillard's selling clothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I did those two jobs for a long time.
While your parents were down here. And, and then when they passed away, did you move up to Westbrook?
I have lived in Sun City West.
Sun City West. Okay.
And Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
I've lived in a few different places
places.
But I love Westbrook.
What do you love about Westbrook? Besides me.
I love, all the people that I've met, I just love. And the convenience of everything that you need. Yeah.
It seems like the people here are all under the understanding of how grateful they should be to live in Westbrook.
Yes.
It just seems like we're all just grateful that we're living in this community. When people ask me to show them homes in different communities that are similar to Westbrook, I'm like, why wouldn't you just go to Westbrook? Sun City West is great.
Yeah.
And Sun City, it has character and grand. But Sun City West Westbrook Village just seems to have something special.
Yes, and there's activities for people no matter what. I mean, there's the stained glass. If you want to play golf, there are 2 golf courses. It's just...
and pickleball.
And pickleball.
Have you ever played pickleball?
My daughter and I tried it.
Yeah?
And we were whiffing all the time because we were used to playing tennis.
Oh, you're tennis players.
So... But I still have the rackets.
Okay.
I still have the pickleball rackets.
Huh.
But
you dust them up. I'll play you a game anytime. So how long have you been working as a receptionist at the rec center?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Do you like that?
Yes. I love it.
Yeah. It seems like some people that work there don't always love it. And I'm sure it's kind of do you find that everyone is friendly, or are there some grumpy people coming in?
Well, sometimes there are grumpy people, but
they can't stay grumpy long.
That's real life,
though.
But that's real life.
Yeah,
So
you never know what's going on in their day.
No,
right?
No.
Yeah. So you've worked there for a year and a half. You go back to? You don't just get to work at the Vistas. You go Vistas Lakes, whatever the schedule is. How does that work?
Well, basically, I'm at the Vistas.
Oh, okay. You are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you ever go to the lakes?
Occasionally. This month, I will be there one day out of the month.
Yeah.
But normally, it's been the Vistas. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see you when you're in there.
Thank you.
Well, I really appreciate doing this interview.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to say to your fans?
I'm going to miss everybody.
Yep.
And on the 22nd of May,
Yeah.
the Chico gals, and I used to work at Chico's too for
Okay.
11 years.
Yeah.
I worked there at night
okay.
selling clothing.
Yeah.
We're going to be up at Charlie's at the Lakes dancing and having dinner.
All right. I'm going to be there.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Maybe. They might be in Minnesota, actually, but I'll be there in spirit.
Okay.
May 22nd.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for doing this interview. I appreciate you sharing your story.
You.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks again for tuning in to the Meet Your Neighbor podcast. Real estate is how I'm able to support this show and give back to our community. If you or someone you know is thinking about buying or selling a home in Arizona, I'd love to help. I also offer a free real estate review, basically a health checkup for your home's value and market position. You can call or text me anytime at 651-295-6830. Again, that's 651-295-6830. I'd be honored to help you or your neighbors with the next chapter of your real estate journey. And thanks again for listening, and be sure to keep connecting.